What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Blab. I appreciate you stopping by. And without further ado, let's blab. So, yes, we do. We have a ton of leaks from Mega Evolutions. There's going to be Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia releasing in Japanese, I believe, later this week. So, all of the leaks will be coming from the Japanese side. Generally, when I wake up, I take a peek at Instagram. Shout out to Card Price Check, as well as Sleeved. Saw this, and what did I do? I immediately ran over to Beach to see if they kind of had a full rundown of everything that was released. It is interesting in some of these releases that get posted on Instagram. They have 6 or 8 or 10 of the cards, but I didn't realize how many actually got leaked. Now, many of them we have already seen before, right? Like we've seen this card before. We've seen the other. What we believe to be the ETB promo cards. We've seen these cards. So let's take a peek, I guess, quickly through everything, and we'll talk about the new stuff. So obviously we've already seen that. This is a new card, SIR, or I'm sorry, IR. I think it looks fantastic. Obviously, we'd like to see better pictures of everything, but let's continue. We already saw this one again, kind of looks similar to that Flareon promo card in the VMAX box, if you know anything about that one. Walking next to the fireplace. This seems to be more of like a kitchen vibe, or like, I don't know. We got like the kitchen stuff up here. Moving on, we've already seen that. This is maybe the worst picture we got leaked. Another not so great picture. Doesn't do much for me. This Steelix looks ridiculously good. I don't know why some of these IRs just look way better than the SIRs. If you look at my previous video, we talked about that through the Scarlet and Violet era. I mean, half of the sets are held up by illustration rares and not special illustration rares. Shout out to the Squirtle and Bulbasaur in Cellar Crown. The Magikarp in Paldea Evolved. So yeah, these IRs, some of them are just absolutely fantastic, and I think the Steelix looks really, really good. Again, gonna need better pictures, but here another good IR, another good IR. Really bad picture though. I do like kind of like the city cartoon vibes, but again, need to get better pictures. Looks like the Trump toupee up here. I don't know what's going on. Here we have the full art cards, which will have the Mega Evolution as well as the regular Evolution as like a shadow. Again, just some pretty weak pictures. We did already see the Lucario full art, same thing. Gonna have the Mega Lucario with the shadow regular Lucario. Then we have the Mega Absol, same thing. I mean, the card looks absolutely ridiculous. I do like SIR cards that are, more of like a scene kind of thing, and I guess I assume these are the full art cards, and then let's move on. This one was kind of hard to, I mean, I don't, this is like a hard to read card for me personally, but, yeah, sure. I guess the back doesn't do anything for me, these kinds of cards. We do have a full art Lily. Sorry, I'm still a little sick. You're going to get the sniffles. It is what it is. We do one take, boys. If that's a problem for you, go somewhere else. So here we have like the SIR, right? But like we still do have like this like shadow figure. So I don't know. Again, like this is clearly an SIR, clearly a scenic, a scene kind of thing going on. I love all the different Pokemon down here. We have the Kangaskhan, the little pouch Kangaskhan, just tons of other Pokemon all around here, and then a cool fight scene. Let's continue. We've got Absol again. So this is the SIR. I guess, we will need better pictures, but more of a scenic thing going on. So clearly the one previous to it was the full art card. Again, SIR Lily. So Lily will be headlining the Mega Brave set for Japanese, and I wonder if we'll have a different headlining Trainer SIR for Mega Symphonia. However, obviously we know both of them will be in Mega Evolutions, so you can look forward to having Lily. I know Lily is super popular. And then again, Mega Brave will be having the Lucario Gold Hyper Rare card. This is the best looking gold card I've seen since I've got back into the hobby, right around the 151 early Scarlet and Violet days. For some reason, kind of reminds me of a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I don't know if anyone else gets that kind of vibe, but yeah, I mean this is similar to the Black Bolt White Flare, like the the black Zekrom, the white Reshiram, and the red Victini. Kind of gives me that vibe too, but gold being gold. I don't know if people are going to be into it because people generally aren't into the hyper rare gold cards, but the chase cards of Black Bolt and White Flare are those like monochrome sort of cards. I did see the Black Zekrom in person, and if you hold it in your hand, reflected off the light, very, very cool, like rainbow sort of pattern that gets reflected off it. Anyway, this is the last leaked card shown for Mega Brave, so the next, handful of cards are all going to be at Mega Symphonia. Again, they will be combined in the English set. So we start off with Shuckle Illustration Rare. I love this card. I think it kind of reminds me of like Mario, and when you played the old Mario games when you were going up and down through the pipes and whatnot. That is what it reminds me of. Let's quickly move on. Yeah, I like this one. Kind of gives me like Italian or like European kind of street vibes. I generally like the winter snow cards, but this doesn't give me a ton of detail. Shout out to the Metagross and Temporal Forces. Tons of detail. Snow Scene, maybe my favorite card in Scarlet and Violet. I don't even really know what's going on here. Looks like we're doing some sort of some sort of cannonball dive into the water or something. Obviously, you can also see like a lot of the leaked cards are gonna have like the finger, sometimes like the bandaged finger, and then like when we get a card like this, it's clearly already been like released or already leaked. Again, not a ton of detail. I don't understand. Some illustration rares have tons and tons of detail, and they're, if you're just looking at them on a computer screen, they're better looking than some special illustration rares. And then you have something like this that just has like minuscule detail. Maybe we'll get a better look at this, and like the background sky will be, super amazing and whatever. But as it stands, like only okay. Like take for example this like. I like something that has like a scene going on. This is not really a scene, but just an absolutely crazy looking illustration rare card. Even though this is a promo, like you take a card like this, and then you take a card like this, like it's just not even close. It's okay. This Griever I kind of mess with it. I kind of do like this card. Cartoony, gives you like that dark Pokemon kind of vibes, kind of creepy looking. I like it. We already got this leaked maybe 48 hours ago. I don't hate it. Penguin vibes in the Arctic. It's okay. Again, we have some more full art cards coming up. Full art. Gardevoir full art. We got a Latios full art. Kangaskhan full art, which we already saw. A couple cards that we don't care about. And here will be the, what's it called? Trainer Special Illustration Rare headlining for Mega Symphonia. And then cards that we've already seen. And then we follow it up with Gardevoir Gold. We have this look with Bandaged Finger and this look with a different reflection, similar to the Lucario card. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Looks very similar to, like a monochrome, like Zekrom, but just in gold for Gardevoir. Sorry about that. yeah, I mean, the cards look fantastic. I think there will be a lot of people trying to get these sets in both Japanese and English. Um, I know I'll certainly be trying to get it in English, and there's just not much more to say about it. It doesn't come out for a while in English. It'll be late September. We are in late July right now, so still a couple months, but this is coming out in Japanese very shortly, so that is why we are getting all of these card releases. If you made it to the end, let me know. Leave a comment for me. Appreciate y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video, either with some tier lists, new releases, new information,